PNC Sports First is brought to you by 76 Circle K.
Hey, half a day, and thanks for tuning in to PNC Sports First. My name is Blake Watson. Brand new fast to get to in just a little bit. First, though, GYBA, they played on with Youth League postseason in Dedido at the Dedido Sports Complex. The Yellow Jackets, they were sitting at 4-3 after the season, taking on the Crusaders, who are 1-7. Dale Batista, he leads the Yellow Jackets. 9 points he turns in. For the Crusaders, it was Peter Cruz who finished with a game-high 21 buckets. But not enough. Yellow Jackets, they squeak through to advance 31-29. The final there. On to the 1-7 Mavericks. They challenged the Molessu Rebels, who were sitting at 500 coming in. Mavericks get behind Brian Gittins 9 points, and the Mavs get their win to advance 31-26 over Molessu. Tony Kaneni, he scored 9 points for the Rebels. And finally, the unbeaten Sharks at 8-0, looking to continue that streak, and they do just that. They bite STC, Santa Teresita Church, 47-19 with the win. The Sharks, they will advance, and they came in as the #1 seed in the playoffs. Isaiah Malik and Rico Gerlin hit for 10 points each for the Fish. For Team STC, it was Hoban Lazama who chipped in 9 points. Postseason will continue next week with the finals. Moving on, we've got a brand new fast that we have to get to, brought to you by our good friends at 76 Circle K. They bring it to you each and every Thursday right here only on PNC Sports First. Today, we take time out with IIAAG soccer MVP and Massacada team member Skylar Blue Johnson. Check it out.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Disciplined, determined, and competitive.
Who's your favorite athlete?
Messi. I just love the way he plays, and I always watch his videos, and I try to do his moves on the field. Yeah.
What is your most memorable game or sports experience?
My most memorable game would be last week against Macau. That's when I scored my first women's goal. And so I was really happy to have contributed to the team.
How do you handle winning or losing a game?
I hate losing. I always like to win, but when it does come to losing, I always reflect on it and try and better myself for the next games.
Do you have a second sport?
I do jiu-jitsu for a while, and then I do cross-country. I did volleyball for a while, and then my first sport I ever did before soccer was basketball.
What advice, if any, would you give to an up-and-coming young athlete?
To just not give up on what you think is impossible. Like whatever obstacles you go through, you can always overcome it. As long as you don't ever give up, just keep going.
Lightning round questions.
Panay from Capricciosa. Beyonce. Twerking. I don't know how to twerk. It's just funny when people do it. Apple. Soul Surfer. I don't know, I think it's just so cool how she can surf with one arm. Zendaya. Clash Royale.
This is brought to you by 76 and Circle K.
I want to say thanks to Skylar Blue for the time. Such a lovely interview, and be sure to catch Thursday's brand new episode. We sit down with Father Duenas Friars running back DeAndre Cruz. Until then, my name is Blake Watson. For me and the rest of the crew, see you at the game.
PNC Sports First is brought to you by 76 Circle K.